and, people that just live there, and, it being along a major highway. So not like flyover, but like there were no real like employment opportunities in the immediate area, if you catch my drift. So, you either worked retail or, you made money by being in a gang, basically. Like, they used to bust people for selling crystal meth at the Taco Bell. So, it's like...
I mean, wait, no, meth doesn't make you hungry. Why would you sell at the Taco Bell?
I don't know, man. Like, I'm sure...
Or maybe it does. I don't know.
I don't know. It was just like a popular meeting place, because there was a big parking lot there. Like,
I feel like
was it like part of a mini mall?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, everything where I live is a mini mall.
I feel like it's a common perception that meth makes you hungry. I don't know if it actually is true.
I don't know. I mean, that was a rumor, so for all I know, it could have been weed.
Yeah, but I think the Bay Area actually accommodates street racing better than like places that ended up with street racing because of the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah. Anyway.
Like, let me tell you how I watched that first movie and I really wanted a Honda S2000 before I could legally learn how to drive, and I still don't know how to drive because I'm never going to get that Honda S2000. But yeah, Reputation.
When you become a world
I think I'm gonna
designer, you'll be able to get it.
So Reputation
we were
is
doing examples.
Yeah, I'm kind of like bouncing back and forth. I think I'm gonna ditch Reputation for one. Oops, I did get rid of a...
I've got a nerd example.
Yeah? What's your nerd example?
Revenge of the Nerds. Have you ever seen that?
No, but I've heard of it.
Wait, was Revenge of the Nerds the movie that had blinded her with science? Like as a song in it?
I can't remember. Maybe? I don't know. I haven't watched it in a long time. It came out in like the mid-80s.
What's a good, like, Van Wilder? Is that the that's the, like, shitty college party movie, right?
Probably.
Yes.
There's another one that came out that I can't remember the name of.
There's also, though I don't know if it would be no, it would totally work for this. Crap, what was the name of the movie where, like, this person made up a college to be accepted by?
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Got a full scholarship.
Shit.
And then it became this whole giant con.
Isn't that the one that had Tom Hanks' son in it? Like Colin Hanks?
Let's see if a Google search will tell me. Accepted.
Yeah.
It's literally just called Accepted.
Hipster. What would be a good example of like a group of hipsters? The Social Network?
Yes, actually. Like, oh my god.
Okay, weeb. That's gonna be tougher. Any anime convention ever.
Anime or like comic? Well, no, fits the weeb. It's definitely just anime.
Yeah. Any anime convention. Let's not say. Well, ever seems silly.
Most anime conventions.
Let's say, even though I hate typing this because fuck you, Gwen Stefani. Let's say Harajuku fashion.
Well, I mean, she did do a lot of harm, I guess would be the best way to put it.
Yeah.
For a long time, that made it like the whole Genguru girl as like the only thing that people ever thought of.
Yeah.
But oh my god, weeb could mean like a gang of fucking Lolitas.
Yeah, basically.
It's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, exactly.
I never want that. No.
Here, let's say
we ran into that in the game.
Yeah, but they weren't actually an organized gang doing organized crime.
Well, I mean,
Um,
they were led by the Queen of the Lolitas, who was possessed by a demon.
okay.
Yeah, but that was different.
What would be a good example of street? Because I don't want to just be like rap music.
Well, I mean, Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
You know,
How is it styled?
Um,
I think it's
the
that.
Fast and the Furious.
Right. It has
wait,
a proper article at the beginning.
yeah, and it's before both of the nouns, and it has a ampersand in the middle.
Okay, it has an ampersand. I couldn't remember. Thank you. Fast and the Furious 1. I'm gonna specify 1.
What? Well, I mean, 2 could also count.
1.
Oh no, 2 less so. I guess it would be 1 in Tokyo Drift.
Let's just say that. Getting into specifics is too complicated. Scene. It's not like punk though.
No, but so the scene that arose out of pop punk would definitely be the best example. Let me see if I can remember some of these names, except for fucking Tila Tequila.
Panic at the Disco?
Oh, I think you could go with aughts pop punk, because that encapsulates like a ton.
Okay.
You've got everything there. You've got everything from like My Chemical Romance
Here, let's say pop
to
punk,
like
Hot Topic.
Cobra Starship.
Yeah, pop punk, Hot Topic. Okay. An initial operation. Yeah, this is more like turf. So, gonna save that for later when I do the turf map.
I want to see a gang based around people who dress up like aliens now.
Burglary, Hitman. Oops, I just hit everything. What button did I even press to do that? What did I do? Everything vanished. I hit a button to like vanish all the non-active windows. That was weird. Okay. So let's say let's just say on a front is a business that masks a more illegal business. Hitman is taking people out. Surveillance. Yeah, I like this. I like this better because that makes the like type of crime you do not tied to the aesthetic of your gang. So you could have like Lolita hackers, which is very much in keeping with like the Saints Row thing. So I like that a lot more. Or you could have...
Oh my gosh, that would be kind of great. Like Lolita hackers, where you pick up your package at a tea party.
Yeah, this is good. I like this.
All of their social events are tea parties.
Look, Lolitas are very confusing and weird.
Not as confusing as Poppy.
I haven't met one in real life, so I can't.
Or you could have you could also have Lolita. Okay, so with this, you could have Lolita. Actually, do we wanna change this to Lolita instead of Weeb?
No, because Lolita is a whole thing by itself.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. That could fall under Weeb, but it also could fall under something else.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about. Well, I'll leave Luchadores for now. So under this.
But now I'm just picturing like a Luchadores front where they make like mask and ring gear, but like in the back maybe they have an illegal fighting ring.
Yeah, that's good. In this, you could have Student Hitman Lolita burglars, um,
But how do they
street
fit anywhere?
hackers. Huh?
How do the Lolitas like sneak in to steal anything?
You just have
Petticoats,
anime
man.
masks.
I want to see scene hitmen who like constantly have to struggle with their existential angst over
No,
whether or
they
not
would be
should off
taking
themselves.
selfies with bodies. I'm telling you.
I love this. I'm so down with this idea. This just all of it. I think this is good. Separating the, because then that means that you could have watchdogs too very easily with street hackers.
Yeah, or
Which is basically
you could have
all
like
of watchdogs.
yeah, and if you made the first watchdogs better, you could have like student hackers.
Yeah, or hipster hackers.
Hipster hackers is probably better, or rather closer.
Okay, so front, a business that masks a more illegal business. Do I take the selfie with the body? I might get caught, but it looks so morbid and cool. Exactly, it's good.
Yeah,
I like
like
it.
oh my god, that could be a vice. Social media
Oh my god,
be a
no.
vice.
Okay, I don't know where Vice is gonna go, but Vice, selfies, social media, definitely 1000%.
Like, oh my god, you just tweet the whole way to doing crimes, but you try to make it sound mundane, and if you're caught, they have all the evidence right there.
There's this whole thing. This is getting way off topic, but there's this whole thing about role playing, shoplifting. That like there's a whole group on Tumblr, like a whole community, that is quote unquote role playing shoplifting, and they come home with hauls and tell like how they've shoplifted it, but like in order to not have like people investigate them or like try to get them like actually like arrested for it, they have the disclaimer that it's all role playing. Yeah.
Yeah, when I was still on Tumblr a lot, they were not that smart.
Yeah, I think they got that smart because I think a couple big people in the thing.
The shoplifting community.
Yeah, no, like it's funny, but it's absolutely a real thing.
I know.
So okay. So we've got. I don't think like I want shoplifting because that would be like burglary. Like this is anywhere from like shoplifting to like stealing a painting from the Louvre. Like depending on what your rep is and tier and whatnot. So
maybe you pick your rep after you pick the initial operation in crib, so you know what you're going to be doing when you actually get to it.
Saints World is my soon to be renamed hack of now Blades in the Dark. It is no longer powered by Apocalypse / Dungeon World hack. Yeah, it's Saints Row with the serial numbers filed off. I could just use like a purple fleur-de-lis. Like I could literally just make that the key art, but I'm not gonna. I'm smarter than that.
Actually copywritten.
Huh?
That has to actually be copywritten.
What, like a fleur-de-lis that's purple?
No, the purple, like that purple specifically.
Oh yeah,
fleur-de-lis.
I'm sure, like Saints purple.
And
yeah.
like
Oh, no,
proximity to it, would that affect you in some way?
I mean literally using their art here just as a placeholder because I wanted it to look all fancy and pretty. But obviously I mean,
that's fair.
I'm not keeping this.
Though technically, if you distributed this for free, you couldn't get sued.
Yeah, if I
But also don't distribute this for free.
Yeah, no, like this, enough work is going into this that I want this to be a real deal thing. And I'm gonna file all the serial numbers off because it was originally just a joke. I mean, it could be like gangs on the street, but that's like, you know.
Oh, well, I mean, a couple of people have moved away from calling it blank in the blank.
Yeah, I don't want it to be blank in the blank. So let me just blanket replace